Hello, my name is Rachel, if you've never met before, and I like to share messages sorry, I'm watching a dog and he's fuzzy, the collective, and those are messages to help people become happier or overcome challenges. Basically, I wanted to teach people life skills because I knew that I needed them, and a lot of people are in need of them as well, and I've gone through a lot. So I like to share my story, and my transformation has been for helping me shift, but also giving back to people. So today I wanted to talk about why beliefs are so powerful and important to realize what you believe or what you don't believe. So years ago, when I started on this whole personal development or self-growth journey, I learned about mindset, and mindset is just, the beliefs you have about something. I've also learned that your brain's job is to keep you alive and help you survive. So that's what it's wired for. So when it comes to happiness, that's not always its goal. It's here to keep you alive, and it does that really powerfully. But that does mean that sometimes things are disempowering. Like an example would be, if you were growing up and your parents were super neglectful or not great parents, then the meaning your brain gave that was probably something like, well, if I, quote, did more, or I was more, if I was a certain way, then I would be lovable. So you can see how that's very disempowering. But I say that when you're a kid because it's really important. Our brains from 0 to 7 is like a sponge. It's all the subconscious. It's taking in everything. And I've also read and heard that the subconscious is actually, ever since you've been alive, it's been recording everything. So your conscious mind is only like one part of us. And that's what we really focus on in this culture, right? Logic and the power of your thoughts. But I like to think of it as this way too. Your subconscious, so somewhere in your brain, is running every single one of your cells, right? You are not consciously thinking, hey, digestive system, digest. Hey, heart cells, pump blood. Hey, lung cells, breathe. Hey, skeletal and muscle and, all of that is all subconscious. It's all autopilot. So that's why it's so powerful to understand your brain. And where the beliefs point comes in, speaking of your body, what you believe you'll become. So that, that is one piece of it. But an example that I wanted to touch on, what maybe you remembered that I wanted to record this video, is I go on YouTube a lot because I like to learn about stuff. And there's a whole channel that's dedicated to like catfish and online romance scams. And why beliefs are so powerful is because some of these people honestly believe that they're talking to like Johnny Depp and Jennifer Aniston, like celebrities. They're like, yep, they're in love with me, I'm dating them. And they entirely believe that. They wholeheartedly believe it. Even on the regular catfish that I did watch growing up, I met Neve in college because he came to my school. But if you notice, those people fall in love and have feelings. So then they're like, I just hope it's them. Like they have a belief that they're in love or in a relationship or have found stability or security or whatever they want for that love need that's fulfilling them. And they believe that, okay, if this is true, then that means this. So when I say beliefs are powerful, what you believe is what kind of makes your world up. Because if I fell in love online and thought I was dating Jennifer Aniston, that is a very real experience in my brain that someone on this earth has made up. Multiple people, actually. So that's how powerful beliefs are. They make up your reality. And, you know, whatever you want that to be, again, whether it's a conscious belief or subconscious belief, that's why I think it's important and sustainable. If you do want something in your life, you kind of have to tackle both. Like, there is the mindset piece and conscious beliefs, and then there's also taking messy action to build more confidence in yourself that a belief can come more and more true. But then the subconscious belief, so a good example of that, again, I can only use from my personal experience, but years ago, I mean, I don't know, I've been working on healing myself since I've been 13, but it really hit a big turning point in 2018, 2019. And I think it was one of those years that I found this therapy that's really changed my life. And I had a session yesterday. It's called QNRT, or Quantum Neuro Reset Therapy. And why it was so transformative for me was because I had like a stomach ache all the time growing up. I had a lot of stomach issues. So as I started to reset my brain, because basically what I mentioned before, your brain is wired when it's pretty young. Like, it is elastic. But a lot of the resets I have had have been when my brain was young, like when I was 7 and younger, and then the one yesterday was when I was 15. I'm going through a stressor right now where my brain was like, this is what I was going through when I was 15, and I was just stuck. Like, I was fatigued and I was stressed, and my throat was hurting a little bit. So why that therapy has been so transformative for me has been because I can go, here's what's stressful in my life right now, and I can release the pattern where it first started years ago. So as I move forward in my life, that pattern, that subconscious pattern, isn't holding me back and keeping me stuck or small or not getting me closer to my goals and where I'd like to be. So I know this video is about your beliefs are really powerful, right? If you believe you're dating Jennifer Aniston or Johnny Depp, that's something, that's a belief. But there's also sneaky ones that are subconscious that might be holding you back. And everyone has one of those, or multiple of those. I am definitely, as a soul, you know, like, tools that have helped me have been astrology and other things. And there's this one comprehensive, and by that I mean just like what I'm here to do as a soul, and it's literally about, sorry, I have dog hair on my face. It's an expanded consciousness, right? So that's like the spiritual side and why I can channel messages and see things and feel things and whatever, but it's also a card of negative thinking. So these people have to overcome lots of lifetimes of negative thinking. So it's been very much a piece of my journey, you know, all of it. So that's why I like holistic stuff too. But that's what I've got for today. Let me know if this has helped, or if you want one-on-one support with a reading or coaching or healing. I'd love to help how I can. My email is down below. And otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.